Hello and welcome to Overdrive. The premium SUV segment is roaring now, with the Mahindra XEV 9e being a major product that brought luxury to the EV SUV, adding to the segment value. Now, the contender on that list is the Tata Motors Harrier EV. The launch was big and the claims were too. So how do these two fare against each other? Let's find out. The XEV 9e, launched late last year, gave the premium push to the EV SUV segment, setting new standards of luxury, comfort and features at a comparatively affordable price. However, it was amiss a few things here and there, say 2 more motors for starters. The Harrier EV fills that space with a lot of pomp and show, as it comes with a dual motor setup, making it the first Tata Motors car to ever have that. So with the QWD in question, it's irrevocably a huge advantage to have. QWD. Oh, what's in a name? In other factors, the XEV 9e has a completely new design language, as it is a born electric vehicle that is more futuristic yet elegant with its coupe-style design. The XEV 9e also sports flush door handles and a full-width LED strip over those sharp LED headlamps. The Harrier EV gets the same good-looking butch SUV face with a newly styled beard. I'm talking about the blanked-out new front grille and the design changes here and there. The Harrier closely resembles its ICE sibling in everything, hence no flush door handles or cool-looking DRLs, just the ones that there were already there. Otherwise, in terms of size, the Mahindra is longer with more length and wheelbase, but the Harrier fares higher in terms of width and height. The XEV 9e has 207mm of ground clearance. However, with the Harrier, we know that it can wade up to 600mm, which keeps the ground clearance on the higher side. Next should be power. The XEV 9e gets 2 battery packs at 59 and 79 kWh, while the Harrier EV gets 175 kWh and 165 kWh option, still keeping the Mahindra ahead with 4 kWh. The 65 kWh variant is supposed to have rear-wheel drive. However, Tata hasn't given much details regarding that. 4 kWh, that's fine, probably won't matter much. But the real matter is the power outputs. The XEV 9e delivers 286 PS with 380 Nm of torque on the 79 kWh variant. The Harrier here just resets the power dynamic with 158 plus 238 PS of power, totaling at 396 PS of power and 502 Nm of torque. That hits hard, and this just could be bullseye. But the real reason for this is that the Harrier comes with a dual motor setup, churning out those close to 400 PS numbers. And in turn, this gives the Harrier EV another advantage, that is AWD or QWD in this case. Is this the game changer the EV segment was waiting for? Only time can tell. The Harrier EV is coming with a very interesting proposal. It has serious off-roading capabilities. At least the teaser and the launch have surely emphasized that enough. The idea of having a 5-seater electric SUV with such performance and power, and also a go-anywhere capability, sounds very interesting. And this, combined with the growing fan following of more powerful electric cars, could be a big winning point for the Harrier EV. The off-roading capabilities also endow the Harrier with 6 terrain modes like normal, grass, snow, mud, sand, rock crawl and custom. And also 4 drive modes with an off-road assist. That is very serious and a big upgrade in this segment. The XEV 9e plays on the luxury aspect of the SUV more. There is more space everywhere thanks to its length and wheelbase. The boot space is also much bigger at 663 litres, whereas the Harrier EV would only give you 503 litres. The XEV 9e marginally outplays the Harrier EV on the claimed range figures as well, with the winning number being 656 kilometers with those 4 extra kilowatt hours, whereas the Harrier EV falls short at 622 kilometers. After range comes charging. The XEV 9e supports up to 180 kilowatt, which charges the vehicle from 20 to 80% in 20 minutes, while the Harrier EV supports 120 kilowatts and can do the same in under 25 minutes. Now, let's talk about the fancy stuff, the luxury elements that this segment is flourishing for. The nice creature comforts and the other fun stuff that sets these two electric SUVs apart. The Harrier brings forth power for sure, but misses out on a few things here and there which the XEV90 has exclusively, and that are more techy and flashy and make the car more ready for the future. Take the number of screens, for example. The XEV90 has a 12.3-inch triple screen setup on the dash, which completely covers the dash, giving it a more futuristic yet elegant outlook and a more tech-driven experience. It also has 2 screens for the rear passengers. You get a screen, you get a screen, you all get a screen, and of course you too. The Harrier, on the other hand, however, ditches one screen to form a dual screen setup with a bigger 14.3-inch QLED screen that is supposedly the first QLED screens in a car, and also no screens on the rear. So what's better, 3 screens or 2 screens where one is as big as a small laptop? You let us know in the comments below. The Harrier EV has a 10-speaker sound system, while the XEV90 has a 16-speaker sound system. Overall, the XEV90 outplays the Harrier in many steps as far as features and little tech are concerned. But the Harrier comes with a digital IRVM that records everything, which is a unique factor. But then you have the XEV answering back with a mood-detecting interior driver's camera for video calls and selfies. Both are cool features, and it's on you what you want. So let us know in the comments below which one of these are cooler. Now let's talk safety. Both of these brands have been on the quest to attain higher levels of safety constantly, but here the Harrier wins by a few points. It has 7 airbags with ADAS level 2 offering 20 plus features and a very important transparent camera mode which lets you view what's happening under the car as well. The list also consists of an auto park and a summon or valet mode where you can get your car out of a tight spot remotely. The XEV90 also has a list of features including airbags, ADAS level 2 plus and the other flashy and cool features as well. However, these are only there on the higher trims, making the technology efficient for sure, but a little bit more expensive. The Harrier wins here big time with its introductory pricing, making it the most affordable AWD EV SUV out there. With this comes the most important point, pricing. The Mahindra XEV90 is priced from 22.65 lakhs on the pack 1 with a 59 kWh battery pack to 31.25 lakhs on the pack 3 with a 79 kWh battery pack. But the Harrier here wins big with its introductory pricing of 21.49 lakhs. Now this could be a game changer in the premium EV SUV segment and further push the EV agenda to the SUV loving nation that we are now. So this was an overview of the differences and similarities between the Tata Motors Harrier EV and the Mahindra XEV90, who are now about to fight it out. Did I miss out on anything? Let us know in the comments below. Also, let us know which one you liked more. Where? In the comments, of course.